We are back here in the stronghold of Cad Nua. The party is level 9. Now, last time I said I was going to get back to the main story, but I lied. We are actually going to continue with the endless paths of Cad Nua in this video. And that is because I didn't realize this, but you have to complete all of your side quests and character stories and DLCs before you go through and finish the main story. For reasons, we have Sagani in the party right now instead of Kanna. Kanna is out on a mission and he won't be back for a while. You might notice a bit of a time gap between the last video and this video. That's because I did actually go on into the main story, into Act 3, but I got to a point of no return and realized I needed to come back. So I've come back now to work on side quests and DLC before I go back to finish up Act 3 and finish the main story of the game. During the time and experience gap, the party gained half a level, and they have returned to tackle level 5 of the Endless Paths. But first, we have a drunk guy here. Hey, I just need a second of your time. Gafol the drunkard, a local inebriate, has wandered onto the stronghold grounds. He is asking for help with his accumulated debts. Hello, greetings, Lord Drem. I was hoping to talk to you. I'm in a spot of trouble. This man's breath stinks of ale. Very well, let's hear it. You call your allies together and motion for the petitioner to step forward. Oh, we're doing the throne thing again. Uh-oh. Am I gonna have to send somebody away like I did last time? Thing is, I've worked up a few debts in Deerford and a few other places. More than a few. I haven't got the coin, my lord. I'd pay it off if I could. I was thinking maybe you'd know someone looking to hire on, or something. I'm willing to work. I know a way you can pay off your debt. I never did learn much of a trade. What do you have in mind? Gafol fidgets nervously. Palagina can put you in contact with researchers in the Valian Republics. You'll have work as an assistant. The Valian Republics? But that's so far away. Then again, maybe a change of scenery will do me some good. He bows awkwardly. Oh, thank you. I'll work hard, I promise. And now Palagina will be busy for 5 days. That's not cool. I like Palagina. Now, I can't bring Kanna back because he's busy. And now Palagina's busy. Well, I guess we're bringing the Grieving Mother with us to go down into the endless paths. Kanna is busy at the Ivory Horn. Trying to find an ivory horn or something along those lines. He'll be back in 1 turn. Whatever a turn is. So, Grieving Mother. Let's go down to the dungeons. Alright, we are down here on the endless paths of Cad Nua. Level 4 at the stairway heading downward. Last time we were here, we uncovered this giant Adra face. We dispatched a large number of trolls and oozes. And now we are going down to level 5, which is the place where once, a long time ago, we encountered a very large drake that destroyed us. But that was back when we were about level 3, or 4 maybe.
I'm on the trail.
Now we are level 9. I actually kind of remember this place. If I remember right, the dragon's over here somewhere. Let's begin. Zareps. Champions and skirmishers. Oh, they're running after us. Don't attack the healer. Oh wow, somebody cast something big back there. This is going much better than the last time I was on level 5, when I was way under-leveled. You know, I was looking for a way to maybe moderate the volume of the yells and grunts during combat. Be nice if there was an easy way to do that. The alcoves have been lined with straw and bundles of feathers and fur. A musky reek lingers in the air.
My thoughts will be as silent as my feet.
So I've come back to the endless paths. By the way, oh, what are you doing? Why are you running away like that? Oh, good. Lovely. There's a million of them over here. He's warned all his friends. That's great. Let's get everybody to not sneak. Oh, there's stairs. Oh, that must be the master staircase.
Ready, Watcher.
Okay. I feel like this might be a good time for a fireball of some sort. It's okay, I guess. How about a slickin'? Let's knock these guys down. Haha. Uh-oh. I feel like I can just let the AI handle this. I'm not even really that worried about this.
You can trust me.
Dead on.
So yeah, I've come back to the endless paths because I discovered, quite by accident,
I shall.
that you have to complete side quests and side missions and everything before you finish the main story in this game. So I just went back to the main story previous to this recording. And I went all the way out to the Twin Elms and followed the main story out to the final battle, where I was soundly defeated, and then I thought, oh, I'll just gain some more levels and come back. But you can't do that. Once you go out to that final battle, you either win, or you keep trying until you win, and then the game is over. So you have to finish all of the endless paths and all the side missions and all the DLCs before you go out to that final story thing. So what I should have done was complete Act 1 and 2, and then ignore Act 3 until I finish everything else. So what I'm doing is I am going back and doing all the side missions that I should have done beforehand. Oh, it's a camp. Ah, oh, damn it, I don't need to camp. That's a bummer. I bought a bunch of campsites before I came down here. And I almost only bought 2, so I had 3 instead of 4. But then I was like, oh, I'll just buy 4 because I might need one on the way. And I haven't needed one yet.
Laying low.
This is like a million times easier than it was the first time I came through here. Wow, nobody can get where they need to go here. Oh, I'll move out of the way, guys. I'll try. You guys are in my way. Everybody's in my way. There we go. Nobody can get through. You're stuck. Everybody's stuck.
This thing isn't doing the job.
We'll just shoot everybody from here, I guess. Man, there's only a 1 space to get through there. So I don't know if I completed this thought, but I went through and recorded most of the way to the end of the game, of the main story. And then I got to that final battle, and the difficulty on the final battle ramped way up, and I got killed a couple of times. So what I've done is backtracked a little bit in the game. I loaded a game from before I jumped down into the pit and started the final sequence in the game. And I have come back to do more of the middle part of the game. Because I tried to do the final story thing with my party at level 9, and you know, everything up to the final boss I didn't have a problem with, but then the final battle was like, whoa, you just got smashed flat. So that was the end of that. I'm getting close to the Drake, I believe. If memory serves. Let's do a quick save. Oh! Oh! Oh, by backwards fiery ore. I stepped on a trap and I got killed. But I'm back now.
Keeping an eye out.
Oh, there's a bunch of traps here. I'll disarm them for you. I should have remembered that, but I didn't. Oh, there's a table with an expedition log page. This appears to be a page torn from some larger text. Skida did not make it. I know Merrick tried his best. No point in turning back now. That's what Merrick is saying. I think the point is leaving these ruins alive. We have lost half of our people already, and I am not sure how we are meant to survive this place, especially with Skeeta gone. The gods were kind to let us find that study and the books there. Those tomes would fetch a good price in and of themselves. We don't need to go any further. But that seal has stirred his blood. He's sure he'll find more Anguithan relics below. Every step takes us further from a guaranteed haul and deeper into unknown territory. I don't know what madness has gripped him. I cannot stop thinking about Edriga. The way she screamed. Ooh, spooky. I feel bad doing this without Kanna. I really would like him back. But he's got one more turn to go. I'll just finish the dragon layer here and then... Oh, look. It's the sacrificial pit. I remember this place. Uh-oh. Limbs and organs bob in this mire of blood and gristle. The carnage stirs with the occasional gust of wind from the tunnel above. There's a corpse over here. The corpse draped over the edge of the pool is contorted in the throes of what must have been his final agony. Rotting skeletal hands still clutch toward his throat. Oh, there's something. Watch your step, everyone. Something big is in that room. Well, let's just go kill it. We know what it is. Hello, Mr. Drake. At the edge of this expansive chamber, encircled by a jabbering host of Zareps, stands a massive reptilian creature. Its snout is spattered with the bloody remnants of a recent meal, gobbets of flesh still speared on crooked fangs. The Zareps shift anxiously, looking up expectantly at the Drake, as the beast stretches leathery wings in challenge, brushing the pillars to either side. Yes, yes, more sacrifice. It flaps its wings briefly and stirs up great clouds of dust. Come here, Orlin. Be honored. I'm fine right here, thank you. The Drake lets out a low growl. Here, I said, here. It hisses and claws at the air, sending one Zarep scrambling out of reach. It disobeys me. Stupid, small, squishy sacrifice. Lizards will fetch it if sacrifice will not come. Let me pass, and I'll do you no harm. What? Sacrifice cannot leave? You think you see a section of the Drake's scaled chest begin to glow orange as it laughs. Sacrifice is not very smart. Flames gout from its nostrils and gaping jaws. Master made me lord here. Here I am king. I am god of fire and gold. And we're fighting. Let's do a nice little slicken spell on these on the left. Whoops, I think we missed them all. Let's try to... I feel like we should try to dominate this dragon so it does not kill us in one blow. Oh, damn, it tried to breathe fire anyway. Durant's got a sprained wrist. That was from that trap, I guess. Alright, fireball on the Zareps. Duck, Eder. Boom! Oh wow, that did a lot of damage. That worked pretty well. So we gotta deal with this guy over here who's harassing our healer. This champion. Oh, the Drake's back. Okay, this is not good. Durance is frightened. Let's get the puppy dog to attack the Drake. Lock down that Drake. Kind of, sort of.
I'm here.
Let's mark that Drake as our prey. I think it's getting ready to do a breath attack. Good job, Durance. I'm gonna charm it, Mr. Drake, until we're ready to deal with that thing. There we go. Now let's just try to kill that champion, kill that high priest. Eder's knocked down. All right, nothing left but the dragon. Okay, Mr. Drake, it's your turn now. Okay, Eder, turn around and fight the dragon. Don't just stand there. The Drake is badly injured.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Eder took some fire damage. The Drake is near death. The Drake is down. Oh, I was just gonna say, where'd he go? Well, that wasn't so hard. A bunch of moonstones. And a skeleton. Ooh, an amulet of health and Ilfen Berngar's solace. Ilfen Berngar was not the most adept soldier. Rather, he was quite prone to stumbling over his own feet. Well aware of his failings, his family crafted him a shield of exceptional heft and durability, trusting that if he could not rain blows upon his enemies, he might at least prevent them landing any upon him in turn. The shield proved effective in this regard, for Ilfen was so thoroughly obscured by the shield, even while lying dazed in the mud, that many enemies sought out new targets out of sheer frustration. Ilfen Berngar's solace. A medium shield. Well, it seems like something that might be useful for Eder. And an amulet of health. Plus 15 max endurance. That would be useful for Eder as well. I don't think it's going to be as good as his larder door, though. Larder door has better deflection. But Berngar's Solace has plus 8 shield deflection, plus 50 defense while stunned. Oh wow, plus 50 defense while stunned and prone. That's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. Yeah, I feel like I want to switch that out. Let's use that for a while. I'll use this shield for a while. It seems pretty cool. It's too bad Kanna isn't here to see all this. The vague shapes of Kith are visible in the coal-black ash coating the brickwork. the master staircase. You know, it is kind of a shame that Kanna isn't here. Wait, there's an area that we haven't looked at yet. How do we get into here? Oh, that door. I didn't go through that door. Ah, secret switch to open the door. Ooh, treasure troves. The Zareps have piled together coins, discarded jewelry, and battered fragments of ornamental weapons and armor. Oh, an ornate sword hilt. That's another piece of the blade of the endless paths. I have found the ornate hilt of a sword. The ornamentation seems to be Adiran in style and clearly valuable. Coins piled up. Another shield, a fine large shield, and a fine mace. It's a fine mace. That's it. Well, that wasn't all that exciting. Well, that was it for level 5. We made short work of level 5. And I'm really tempted to go back. Let's camp. And then we'll go back and pick up that campfire that we missed. Supplicant has arrived? Kanna's not back yet. We don't have anybody to send him. We'll just pay this one off. We'll pay him 850 coppers. Alright, where was... I feel like the campfire was in this box here. Yay, I was right. I feel like I want to go back up and wait for Kanna to come back before I proceed any further. So, we're going to head back up the master stairs. We're on level 5. There's the head. That's pretty cool. This is a cool map. This is a cool looking map here. Is there any way to, Nope. 2 hours to climb these stairs. Man, long steps. It doesn't take any time at all if you walk down the regular steps, but for some reason it takes 2 hours, 2 hours to go up the master staircase. That makes perfect sense. So to reiterate, I am putting off Act 3 of this game until I complete all the DLCs and the side quests and whatever else I feel like doing. And then I will go back and resume Act 3 from where I left off. Now, I have already recorded a bunch of Act 3, so I'll drop those into the series. So you will see my first-hand reactions and commentary. But I'm going to move that to the end of the series, even though I've already recorded most of it. Because for some reason this game did not tell me that you can't do the final mission unless you're ready to finish the game. It did not put up a huge warning that said, hey, don't do this unless you've finished all the DLCs and side missions first. It did not warn me about that. So we're going to keep working on the endless paths for a while. We're going to do side quests. We're going to follow character stories. We're going to go to the White March, probably. I don't know how long that is. I haven't realized this the whole time, but I feel like Sagani is from the White Marches, and this is a new companion character that is new for the DLC. So it'll be interesting to see if she has a larger role to play when we get into the White March. Anyway, that's going to do it for this short episode where we crawled through Endless Paths, level 5. Next time, we'll probably go through Endless Paths, level 6. And perhaps beyond, until we start getting killed. That's all for now. See you later.